Welcome to round 4, y'all. Let's do it. We are up against the Gym 22, and we are on the play. This is the first time we've been on the play the entire event. This seems fine. We'll put that on the bottom. So we're going to lead with Ponder, see what we can find. So I could draw Snap now, and then the Flooded Strand predict away the island. Or you could do it any other way, but I think I'm going to predict away the island. I might keep it, or I might fetch it away. We'll see what our opponent's doing. If they're 4-color control, I'm just slamming search for Azcanta. That card just wins the game on its own. All right, yeah, let's make him have it. Here's the part where they read the text and try to figure out what I'm actually doing. You let it resolve. Okay, so it might just be eating an Abrupt Decay. We'll find out. Stay tuned for these messages. Excuse me. All right, so this is 4-color Stoneblade, not 4-color control. I'm probably not going to get another chance to Ponder, so I'm going to go ahead and do it because it's going to get eaten by the Deathrite Shaman if I try to do it when he's not tapped out. Plus, I need to find an answer for the Stoneforge Mystic and Problem Childs. Or he's got Spell Pierce. Sure, that's fine. If you give me the option, if he gives me the option to trade with the Stoneforge, I'm going to take it. Alright, I'm putting myself in front of the germ here because I got to find a way to deal with this thing. So I'm going to probably predict away whatever it is that I would be drawing with Search for Azcanta. Unless it's like a Terminus, in which case, well... Looks like I might have just stumbled a bit too hard. We'll see, though. I'll take that. That makes me happy. Looks like he's going to Brainstorm, maybe? There's the Brainstorm. I wonder if he found a land. That's the real question. Alright, so he's digging first, which means that he might be looking for something to do. He might just have all reactionary spells, which could be kind of bad. Or good, depending on your viewpoint. Monastery Mentor. So Esper Mentor, not 4-color. Alright, so I'm on the find an answer and how plan. Why would you name Terminus if it was in my hand? Like, that would be bad. Not sure you'd want it in my graveyard. I think you'd rather stay in my hand. Bye, Predict. It was nice knowing you. Alright, so he forced pitching Ponder. That seems fine. I'm going to take some damage this turn, but I can flip Azcanta next turn and start digging. So as long as I can survive 2 turns, I think I'm fine. Apparently he just had 3 or 4 Force of Will, so that's fine. Guess if you find that many forces, you deserve it. Disenchant, Council's Judgment, back to basics. Let's see here. We'll trim a Jace, a Counterspell. We'll trim a Jace and 2 forces. That should be fine. This is a relatively fair matchup. Well, My opponent seems to be sideboarding slowly. Alright, here we go. Let's see if this can happen a little bit better. This hand seems great. Alright, we don't need that upkeep stop right now. Let's see what we find. Alright, so we're going to lead with the Flooded Strand here so that I can counterspell if I have to. Alright, so we're going to do this so that I can predict on my next turn. We're going to be ditching that Polluted Delta. I'm doing this now because if he wants to fight over me drawing 2 cards, he has to do it without Monastery Mentor being on the field. That's fine. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. Like, yeah, I have to draw this crappy Polluted Delta, but there's a Brainstorm below it, so it's kind of whatever. So this hand just the nuts. You have double force, Stoneforge Mystic, Monastery Mentor, and Jace. Alright, he doesn't have anything. Never mind. Ah, so it is a Stoneforge Mystic. I surprisingly don't care because I have Disenchant in hand for the Sword of Fire and Ice. Alright, so we're going to ditch the Polluted Delta and draw 2 cards. One of them is going to be a Brainstorm. Alright, so they're putting that into play. If they want to equip it, I'll just kill it. Huh. This seems too good to pass up. Alright, so now we just need to find something to do before he finds something to do with his 1 white mana. I should probably have played this Tundra. Now I basically just have to find Entreat. The game's pretty much over. We're going to mill that Flooded Strand next turn. I don't need any more land. In fact, I don't think I have much left to search for anyways. Well, I'm about out of lands to draw, so we have that going for us. He's down to 1 Force of Will, so... Sure. All right, let's see if we can find something here. That seems like something. All right, on to game 3. So I can bury the... Yeah, it seems fine. I can bury the Terminus or put it on top and flip it. So I actually think I'm just going to hold everything until I have a reason to do something. They're not giving me any reason to actually play Magic. I can just kind of hang out and wait. Alright. Let's solve this problem. One second. I'm going to pause the recording.